Yo guys, what is going on? It's KingSkull49 here, and as you may know, a game called Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is absolutely destroying Nintendo Switch popularity at this moment in time. There are a lot of items in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I will get them all ranked for you today in this tier list. Now let's get into it. At number 21, we have the coin. Who thought to put this in the game? Sure, it makes your cart go a little faster, but it's literally unnoticeable, especially in the higher CC races, obviously. Although, in time trials, if you want to get the extra 2 seconds off, it is very useful. But in normal races, the coin just doesn't sit with me as a very good item. Some people may like it, but I think most people, and I speak for most people who play Mario Kart here, the coin is kind of garbage. At number 20, we have the blooper. I think the blooper could have a lot more potential than it has now. You get it in lower placements and you chuck a squid up into the sky. The squid hits everyone in front of you, causing them to lose vision and have their cart be a little bit more slippery as per the new mechanic in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I believe that the blooper is very, very, very easy to see through, and that it's really not hard to keep maneuvering on the track as usual. If you disagree with me, please tell me, but I think the blooper is a low tier item, and it makes it even worse that you get it in later places. At number 19, we have the banana. The banana is simply a mediocre item. You chuck a banana behind you and people can slip on it, or you can slip on it yourself if you throw it in front of you, which happens a lot to me and my friends. The banana is simply middle of the road, and from now on, these items are going to be pretty mediocre. The banana is useful for blocking red shells, which makes it higher than the coin or the blooper. At number 18, we have the boo. I think what makes the boo bad is that it's classified as a power item, meaning you can get it in low places. If you get this item and you use it, there's a chance you can steal something from first and get a coin in 9th place. There is, again, a chance that you can get a star from the person ahead of you, but the chance that the boo will go for the person ahead of you is very, very slim. This item is very bad, and you do not want to get it in a lower placement. At number 17 is the green shell. The green shell is very simple, as it travels forward or backward, hitting people that it connects with. You throw it straight forward or straight backward, and you can use it as defense by holding it behind you. This is very useful in first, as you can hold it behind you and use it as defense, or if someone passes you, you have a chance to snipe them with the green shell. This item is purely mediocre, and if you get it in second or third, you probably won't be very happy. Unless you like sniping people on a track, of course. At number 16, we have the boomerang flower. This item is very useful as it can travel in front or behind you and can hit multiple opponents, shells, or even bananas, or other items that are obstructing your path. This item is very good as you can get it in 5th, 4th, 3rd, or 2nd, no problem, and you can easily smuggle it into 1st and block incoming red or green shells with this. You can even throw it in front of you to block bananas on the road, and it's an overall useful item. At number 15, we have the fire flower. There's not much to be said about this item other than it's a mid-tier item which you can easily hit opponents with. This item can be gotten in basically the same places as the boomerang flower and can be spammed in front or behind with little to no effort and almost always hits a target. At number 14, we have triple bananas. It's like a banana, but you can have 3 of them. What else is there to be said? At number 13, we have triple green shells. It's like triple bananas, but there's 3 green shells. There's also not much to be said here. Number 12 is the piranha plant. There's not much to be said about this. It can eat items that are beside you, players in front of you, and bloopers. It gives you speed boosts every time it chomps its jaws, and you can get this in mid places similar to the boomerang and the fire flower. Number 11, red shell. Now is where things get spicy. The red shell automatically homes in on the player in front of you, and there's nothing they can do about it unless they have a defensive item like a banana or a green shell. This item is very useful in 2nd place, as you can just bombard the person in 1st place with red shells, and if they just get a coin, there's nothing they can do about it. If you have a red shell, you feel like you're on top of the world, nothing can stop you, and then you get hit by an item and you immediately crash into an all-time low. All joking aside though, the red shell is a great item, and we're getting into the top 10 here. Number 10, Ball Bomb. This is very useful to get in 1st place, so you can cover large portions of the track with a mini explosion. This also sends enemies into a large time of hit stun, and is overall very annoying on tight corners. This Ball Bomb can be used defensively, but you could also turn a tight corner, get hit by a red, and blow yourself up, so do be careful when using this item defensively. Number 9, Mushroom. There's not much to say about this, it's as simple as an item can get. Use the mushroom to cut corners and take shortcuts. Shortcuts are explained in a lot of videos, so go and look them up if you're confused. I will be making my own shortcut video, but at the same time, mushrooms are very useful in time mode and in Grand Prix, so use them very wisely and to your advantage. Number 8, Blue Shell. The blue shell is very good, especially when you're in a close race with the first place player. The blue shell goes and flies to first place and blows up the first place player unless they have a super horn. And that leads me to my number 7 item. Number 7, super small area of effect. Number 6, Crazy 8. This item is flat out insane. You all love to see this item when you get it in a mid or low place, because that means you're going to get a free star, free red shell, free mushroom, and everything else is basically not useful, like blooper, banana, green shell. Especially in low places, because that's mega not useful. The reason I put this below a lot of the better items was because people can steal it. So if you have someone coming up behind you, they can drive into your star and just go off with it, and you'll just be left feeling empty. Overall, the Crazy 8 is a great item to get in mid places. I wouldn't say it's worth it getting it in last place. It probably wouldn't get a smile on your face, but getting it in 5th, oh, that feels good. The only tie in this list for 5th is triple red mushrooms and a golden mushroom. They are both tied for 5th, and let me tell you why. Because they're both overpowered. The golden mushroom has unlimited boosts. The red mushrooms have 3 boosts. The golden mushroom, you're more likely to boost yourself off the map, which is why it's tied with the red mushrooms. You can disagree with me here, but I think that tie is viable. The only reason for me that they're tied is because little Timmy on Rainbow Road in 10th is going to boost himself off the map with the golden mushroom, whereas with the red mushrooms he can just use them in places he feels comfortable. That is why they are tied for me. I think the golden mushroom for my skill level group, Advanced, is a lot better than the red mushrooms. You can disagree with me in the comments below. Just tell me what you think is better, because it is a tie and I cannot decide. So you guys decide for me. Number 4, the triple reds. With these suckers in your item slot, you feel like an unstoppable force of nature. You can chuck those red shells at anyone and they're gonna throw their controller across the room, because you're gonna wait, time them, and get them with every single one of them. But those triple red shells are so overpowered, and the fact that you can sometimes get them in 2nd makes them that much more broken. When you see the glowing yellow star in your inventory, you feel very good. You feel like you're on top of the world, you're the special guy who had gotten the star. You can run into players, you can run into any obstacle, any shell, you will be completely fine. You are invincible for a short period of time when you have the star active, and that is why it makes the podium, because it gives you speed boosts, allowing you to travel on the shortcuts that you usually wouldn't be able to take when you don't have it enabled. So this is why the star makes the number 3 slot in this tier list. Number 2, Bullet Bill. Unfortunately, there's not much I can explain about this item. It's a bullet. You use it and the bullet flies. It literally flies you into first place. Not into first if you're in 12th, but if you use a bullet, you are completely invincible. You don't get hit by anything, and you move the fastest that you ever could move in the entire game. This item is number 2 and is outmatched by only 1 item. Number 1, Lightning. There are 3 words to describe this feeling when you have it in your item slot. You are God. You control when everyone gets a 50% speed reduction. You control when everyone loses their items. This is the number 1 item in Mario Kart, no questions asked. This is such a good item, and you feel so lucky when you get this. That wraps up my tier list, guys. Please like, sub, and do whatever you can, because I'm trying to grow this channel with tier lists and everything. Enjoy your night, guys, and have a happy new year. Last note, these are my opinion, Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, as well as I cannot take credit for all of these clips. Most of them are mine, but some of them aren't. So thank you to those who lended me their clips. Have a happy new year. Subscribe if you want, if you enjoyed this. Have a good night.